Hello, families. I am so glad that you have joined me, Miss Lynn, for Family Math Science Night. Alrighty, my name is Miss Lynn, and I am an intern student at CSU Pueblo. I am so glad that you could join us tonight. We are going to play a game involving shapes. This game meets Colorado standard for kindergartners of composing simple shapes to form a larger shape, which is CCSS KG B6. This also meets the first grade standard of two-dimensional shapes of trapezoids and triangles to create a composite shape, that's CCSS 1GA2. For second grade, they are able to recognize and draw shapes, identify triangles and quadrilaterals and hexagons, CCSS 2GA1. For third graders, you are going to have examples of quadrilaterals, CCSS 3GA1. For fourth graders, you're going to learn to identify in the two-dimensional shapes parallel lines. And for fifth graders, you are going to classify two-dimensional figures in a hierarchy based on properties, CCSS 5G B4. They all are from the standard in geometry. Alrighty, are you ready to learn about this fun game? The first thing that you're going to do is make one or two copies, depending on your child's level, of the trapezoid and one or two copies of our spinner. You are going to need a dice. You are going to need a paper clip for the spinner and a pen or pencil for our spinner. You are going to need the hexagon. You're going to need a trapezoid, and you're going to need more than one. You're going to get all your shapes that you possibly can, triangles, and your parallelograms. Alrighty. Now, if you are a beginner level, we're going to play the game just a little bit differently than we would for intermediate or advanced. If you are a beginner, what you are going to do is you are going to take turns as a parent just picking different shapes. I may pick this hexagon, and I would let my student know I am picking shapes to fill in my trapezoid. Your student may model you. If you put your hexagon here, your student may put their hexagon here. You can put your hexagons anywhere. But for your kindergartners and first graders, they may need it modeled first before they understand the concept. And so therefore, there's nothing wrong with a kindergartner copying the same shapes that you put down. This will help grow their understanding of finding different shapes to fill in their trapezoid. And so we're going to continue to fill the different shapes. I may go up here and put a hexagon. It's good for the students to hear you say, I'm placing a hexagon. I'm placing a trapezoid. For the students, knowing the shapes' names will help them. Putting a trapezoid here. Now I'm going to put a parallelogram here. And the student may end up putting a parallelogram here. And as you see, we can just continue to place different shapes. There's no rhyme nor reason. I'm just literally, I like to fill up my outside shapes first because that helps me to fill in the inner shapes, but you could fill in the inner shapes. So basically for my kindergartners or my players that do not have a good understanding of shapes, we are just filling in the shapes, stating the shapes' names, so the student can get a better understanding of how the shapes, of how the trapezoid can be used when you fill in different shapes, these 4 different shapes. Now, as the student's knowledge grows, you can then decide to play a game, making it a little bit more difficult. The way we would play this game is you get a dice and you roll the dice. And my dice says 6. Now I get my spinner out and I place my paper clip and my pen on the spinner and I flick it. The dice tell me I need 6. The spinner landed on my triangles. So I know I am to have 6 triangles. Now when you're playing against somebody, you'll want to have 2 of these trapezoids because you want to see who can fill up their trapezoid the fastest. All right, so I have 6 and I landed on triangles. So we want to place the triangles at different areas. You can, like I said, you can do this differently. It doesn't always have to be the same way every single time. This is where we want our students to explore different ways that you can manipulate your shapes. All right, I chose to go right there. If your student is advanced, just like I had gotten a triangle, your student needs to say a triangle is a polygon because a polygon has 3 or more line segments that meet at points called vertices. A polygon, as you see, this one has 3 line segments, and these corners are the dots called vertices. So a triangle is a polygon, and it has 3 sides, 3 angles, and 3 vertices. Now let me get my spinner. I'm going to roll my dice. I got a 5. Shake my dice, roll my dice. Get my pen. Get my paper clip. And I don't want to mess up my little triangles that I already got on my trapezoid. Up! I got 5 triangles. Triangle must be what I've my magic number today. All right, so I only have 4 triangles left in my pile, so all I will be able to use is what I have, which is 4. Again, my advanced students need to say, or if you have a 4th or 5th grader, they need to say, I have a triangle. It is a polygon. My triangle has 3 sides, 3 angles, and 3 vertices. And as you see, I can continue to build my triangles to make this trapezoid. Now, if I had landed on my hexagon, my student should say, a hexagon is a polygon that has 6 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It has 6 angles. And it has 6 vertices. A hexagon has 3 parallel sides. There's 1, there's 2 parallel sides, and there's the 3rd parallel side. If your student gets a trapezoid, they need to say that a trapezoid is a polygon because it has more than 3 line segments that meet at points, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 line segments, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 points called vertices, and we have 4 sides. A trapezoid also has 1 parallel side. It also is a quadrilateral because your trapezoid has 4 sides and 4 angles. Lastly, if your student gets a parallelogram, it is a polygon because it has more than 3 sides, angles, and vertices. It's also a quadrilateral because it has 4 sides, 4 angles, and there are 4 vertices. Thank you so much for playing this game with me. I hope you have a fun time playing the trapezoid game with shapes. Learn more, expand your schema, and have fun as a family. See you later.